Thank you, Mr. Mayor. There's quite a few things on my list, so I'm going to take a little time, so please bear with me. First of all, I did spend some time at Enfield High School this weekend for the 56th Annual Arts Festival, and I have to say I was completely impressed with the work that the Women's Club did to organize that event and the cooperation that they received from the Enfield Cultural Arts Commission. I just have to say there is a lot of talent here in Enfield, and the portfolio class that the seniors did was really just pretty impressive and something to behold. So good job to all of those folks. Coming up this week, there's some things going on in District 2. The 4th of July Town Celebration Committee is going to be having its 16th annual dinner dance at the Old Country Banquet. There are still tickets available. This is a great event to support a great activity here on the town green, which we all enjoy. And so there are tickets still available, and it will be a good time, and there's a lot of good food. So I would encourage people to come out and enjoy that. There are some public hearings that are going on at both of our fire districts. In Enfield Fire District Number 1, there are nominations for members of the Fire Commission. That meeting is going to be held on April 7th at 7:30 at the firehouse at 200 Phoenix Avenue. Anyone interested in participating or wanting to be on the commission, you have to be nominated, and you need to have someone second your nomination to be put on the ballot. The Thompsonville Fire District is also having a public hearing on April 13th to discuss with the public the purchase of a much-needed new piece of apparatus, as well as to go over their 2022 and 2023 budget. I wanted to take a minute also tonight to give a shout out and a pat on the back to Loaves and Fishes. Last month, Loaves and Fishes served over 5,000 meals to families in our community who are most in need. And this organization is made up of a number of volunteers, many who have been there for years. And they have done so at the direction of Maya Matthews, herself a lifelong resident of Enfield, who I know many of us here know and have a lot of respect for. There have been some unfortunate comments made about Loaves and Fishes. At one point, someone referred to them as an un-American organization. And I have to tell you, I'm pretty upset, because I can't think of anything more American and more reflective of what people in our community do, especially people who live in Thompsonville, than giving hungry people food. And so people who choose to pick this organization to defame need to find something better to do with their time. And anybody who has time to write about it should roll up their sleeves and go over there and serve a food to a hungry person. I think that's a better use of people's time. And to Maya and your staff and all the volunteers who work at Loaves and Fishes, I want to thank you on behalf of the council for all the work that you do to make Enfield a better place. And finally tonight, Mr. Mayor, over the last several months, I've had the opportunity to connect with people of our community in ways that I've never been able to before. And that experience has been an affirmation of something that I always knew to be true, that people of Enfield are good, hardworking, and decent people. We all come from different walks of life, yet we share a common attribute. We all call Enfield our home. And though we have our differences, we have the capacity to put those differences aside when necessary, because we believe in one another, and we help each other, and we care for one another. I have seen the compassion of a cop on the beat and those volunteers at that soup kitchen. And I've seen the compassion of volunteers all around our community lending a hand to make a difference. And I've seen the bravery of parents who come out to fight for their kids. And while I see, as I'm sure you see, that there are many things that divide us, there are many more that hold us together. And while we're all different, in many ways we are the same. We are people wanting to feel valued, wanting to be heard, and wanting to be respected, and wanting for a sense of togetherness, and simply wanting to be accepted for who we are. Each year during the month of June, communities around the world come together to celebrate Pride. This celebration, which started as a recognition of the history of the LGBT community, has evolved into a celebration of the human spirit and human rights, and a celebration of our individuality. Grounded in a belief that while we are all part of one human race, it is the things that truly make us different that make us special. Pride is an opportunity for people to come together to support, encourage, and celebrate those differences. And I think Enfield is ready to join that celebration. And so tonight, with your support, Mr. Mayor, I am asking the Council to prepare whatever instrument is necessary, either policy or resolution, to be presented to the community and voted on by the Council that would permit the flying of a pride flag over the town green starting on June 1st and ending on June 30th of this year, and every year, in support of the LGBT community as a symbol of our unity, a message of inclusion, and an affirmation of the belief that we are better together. And that no matter who you are, or where you are from, or who you love, you have something special to offer all of us, and you are welcome here. Thank you.